Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. As you've been told, my name is Gad Aguko. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya and the current advocate duly appointed for Liberty National Democratic Alliance Party, that is Linda Kenya Movement. I want to be brief because the party leader has already taken you through most of the information that you may require. Simply put, the process of registering a political party in Kenya requires that first, whoever is interested in doing such registration does a name search and reservation. Our client did this and got a reservation way in this. They got the reservation from the Register of Political Parties on 15th November 2024. And just to bring things into perspective, we have other amorphous Linda groups which came up, but both of them came up after 15th of October 2025. As at that time, our client had already done a name search and reserved the name for registration. Having done the reservation and began the process, the Register of Political Parties proceeded to reserve again for our client the party slogan, that is Linda Kenya, Boresha Kenya. They proceeded again, the Register of Political Parties, back in 2024 to again reserve the party colors. They also reserved the party symbol. And our client was then supposed to proceed and procure and present all the other necessary documents. As diligent as they are, they proceeded with this process and submitted all these documents. But while all these were going on, they noticed the two amorphous groups whose actions were injurious to the name of the party. Why? Because the groups were associated with violence. They are also associated with being entities which do not even have an agenda for the nation, which is against the name of Linda Kenya, Boresha Kenya as a slogan. So through this, they were moved as a diligent political party which abides by the rule of law. They were moved to write to the Register of Political Parties and made a complaint about the use of the name Linda. We believe that the Registrar of Political Parties made some steps to stop the use. Only one group of the two amorphous groups stopped the use and complied with the registrar. The other group seems to be adamant and believe that they are correct despite their actions being in violation of the law. Even when all these were going on, the process of registration still continued. And the Registrar of Political Parties, having confirmed that our client complied with every other thing, requested that now they provide just a single set of documents, which they have since provided. This request was made on 14th of August, which they have since provided. And the only thing that is waiting is the issuance of the registration certificate. Just to note that this process began in 2024. So to conclude, because our clients are also citizens of this republic, They are entitled to equal protection of the law despite how big the person who is breaching their rights is, despite how famous such person may be, despite how perceived influential the person may be. And therefore, they are not going to take this lying down. Our clients learned through the media that a case has been filed, stopping the filing, the issuance of their registration certificate. This afternoon, we are going to be enjoined in that suit as interested parties because they have a legitimate interest in the name Linda, having been entitled to the same as at 20th of November 2024. Again, going forward, we are still going to come out to protect our client's interest. We are going to file a case, another one, against both these amorphous groups and whoever is running them and the register of political parties. Because what has happened and still is happening is a failure to protect their rights. And so such are going to be our movements. We have all our documentation here with us, and nothing is hidden, especially bearing in mind that the process of registering a political party currently in Kenya is done online. These documents were submitted online. They are there, they should be in the public domain. So we will not be hiding anything. We are able to show you and take you through the entire journey so that we understand whether the person who first got a name reservation on 15th November 2024 and the person who went for that same name in August 2026, who is more entitled to the benefit of that name. Thank you very much.